Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome to Thet Plays Rimworld, a colony simulator by Tyne and Sylvester, and the several modders who are going to make this series possible. Yes, this is going to be my first run of Alpha 17, so if you've stuck with me through 16 and 15, thank you very much, I appreciate the support, and I hope you continue to enjoy the Rimworld series. Especially with the new mods that we have going on here. As you can see, we have 45 mods. They're all installed. I will have a list of these mods in the description below if you are curious as to what they do. Some of them are just kind of support other mods. Some of them are prepare carefully, for example, which we are going to use right away as we start a new tribe. And we are going to start brand new. We're going to start the Lost Tribe. Your tribe was destroyed by the great flood machine sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. Now it's time to build up a new home. Oh, you will see plenty of brand new changes to the game. Some of them are default changes, some of them are not. As usual, we will go ahead and play with Cassandra Classic on the rough difficulty here. Not too tough, not too easy. I think that's a good way to start. Lorenzo, no, you know what this seed I want is? I wanna do something a little bit interesting here. Let's do seed. Let's see what the Volpe seed gives us here. Give me 100% of the globe, because, you know, I don't care about load times, apparently. Yeah, that's great. Randomized seed. Good job, me. Alright, let's generate this sucker. Alright. Here is our world, and you may notice, 1, there is quite a bit more water on it, and 2, there are little lines all over the place in the world, and yes, there are. So the world generation's a little bit different now. 1, it generates rivers, and it generates roads, including some ancient roads that were apparently left by an ancient civilization. Those are constructed before the regular roads. Take a look at our factions here. We're going to be hostile to some pirate bands and to a tribe. 2 pirate bands on this planet. That's actually really rough. 2 outlander units and, of course, a tribe. I'm not going to pick a random starting spot this time, though, because I want to show off the new features. So I want to have a road and I want to have a river in my spot. What I am going to do, however, is go to Advanced, and I'm going to make a Ludionicris, that's what it is. Yeah, Ludion, the name of the studio. All right, I'm going to make the biggest map possible. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be great. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be professional. You're going to love it. Now, where are we going to set up shop? That is the question. We are a tribe, but even a tribe is smart enough to know, we have 2 options, basically. We could try to be as defensive as possible, or we can kind of set up shop in a very nice area. So look at this here. We got ancient asphalt and dirt roads here. A little bit of everything for your lovin'. A little bit of a large river. That doesn't make any sense. Sandstone, marble, and limestone. So we're going to be missing out on granite if we live here, which is a defensive bummer, but we have some mods that may be able to help make use of that. So we'll see how that does. And the temperature is pretty good. We will be able to grow throughout most of the year. They also changed the seasons now. You have April, May, September, and I can't remember the names of the other 2 right now, but they're basically a mishmash of a couple of months thrown together. Pretty nice. I like the idea. Animals can graze now. Well, apparently they can, and it's time zone +1. I did not notice that it gave you the time zone previously. Anyway, we're on the planet Merzum, and we're going to land right here. And by land, I mean walk here, because of course we're a tribe. Anyway, one moment while I go ahead and prepare carefully here. Stand by while I make us a tribe ready to go. Alright, here we go, everybody. Sorry for the wait that you didn't see because I cut it all out, but we have our 5 tribesmen, and this isn't really a tribe so much as it is just a group of friends out on a jaunty journey to die in the waste. But anyway, we're going to start with Volpe here, who is a tribe child turned adventurer, sanguine teetotaler, good at shooting, good with animals, good with social, also likes mining and growing. Myself, I will bring along video gamer turned lone traveler, because why not? Night owl and lazy, that seems to suit me fairly well, and some nice facial hair going on here, of course. Likes shooting, very much liking intellectual, likes a few other things as well, but not too highly skilled in anything. Growing, oddly enough, one of my higher ones here. Most of these in the skills I left alone. Most of the changing I did over on this side. So That's just what you're going to notice the most. Alexander Senpai Frost, of course, we have to take him along. He's an aspiring engineer turned aerospace engineer, because why not? Trigger-happy, kind, and industrious. He will definitely get our construction done with 8 in construction, also liking it very much. He also very much likes our mining, and he also likes to shoot as well. No longer the non-violent guy he was in Alpha 15. We're also bringing someone back from Alpha 16, Dismas Wolverine. I left that last name because it's so awesome. He's coming along from a mercenary recruitment childhood and a hired gun background. He's a careful shooter, but he's also a jogger with some bloodlust in him, so he loves to do the battle. Likes shooting, is okay with melee, also can do some construction and mining as well if needed. And finally, we're bringing along Sation, Sarah Sation, the doctor here. She has pants. Pants is a mod, by the way. Plague Doctor, Plague Child, Plague Doctor. Pretty, iron-willed with a green thumb. Very, very good at medicine, because that's pretty much the only thing she's very good at. I basically built her to fill the niche of needing a doctor, and that's what she's going to do. I did not touch our equipment at all. There's our points spent. I don't know if that means I'm a scrub for spending so many points or what, but that's where we are. That's how we're doing it, and now we're going to start. Here we go. Onto our map. And because we are a tribe, we should not be barreling down from the atmosphere. We should actually be wandering into the map from the offset. So, we will first explore our map, which should be ginormous, and then we'll figure out what we're going to be. Alright, defensive positions mod. In case you care, the gods were very angry. Blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Well, to be fair, even though I'm not doing the tribe start necessarily, doesn't that fit all of our stories? Isn't that the story of the human race? Just building our tribe like our ancestors did. You can see that we do have some larger than normal stacks. Here we got a stack of 500 wood right here. Also, I can now zoom in like, whoa, how you doing, Station? That's pretty great. That's a part of a mod, too. We apparently have a poplar tree, although I'm trying to click on Serenade, our female warg, over here. Lyra, another female warg, and Kenzo, a male husky. Are they bonded to people yet? I mean, I guess we could check. Let's see, I have Serenade, Senpai has... Or no, Senpai has Serenade, I have Kenzo, and then Lyra doesn't belong to anyone. Alright, that's good to know. Here's everyone wandering around. We got some flowers, some wild roses and geraniums. We have some muffalo up here. Pretty nice. Let's zoom out. Look at the size of this map. Okay, here's the road. So chances are, if we get traders, they're going to be coming in through the road first, because that's what makes the most sense. Also, this map is... Wow, this is so much bigger than our last map. I feel so good just to have it. And here is our river as well. Here's where the river meets the road. Probably where we are going to be setting up our initial base. I think I'm going to go up here, actually. I like this spot. See what we got over here. We got some mud. We got some rough sandstone. Any fertile ground around here? Here's some rich soil down here. This is where we're starting. We actually start with a couple of buildings nearby, so we could just go ahead and carve out this place here. This spot's pretty much done already, so we could just build a few areas there. Wow, that's some interesting flooring there. Striped tile. Okay, there was apparently some danger there once upon a time. All of the blocks or chunks look different now. That's actually not a mod. That is vanilla. And they look pretty nice. So let's take a look at what we have going on. Our factions, of course, we know about those. History, don't need to worry about right now. Our research tree is probably kind of huge. Yeah, that is a big old mess of research. And it does make sense that we don't know anything right now. We even have a prosthetics tree. Interesting. We don't know much right now because, let's face it, none of these people here, correct me if I'm wrong, Senpai or Sation, but I don't think any of us know about advanced machinery, so we're not going to start knowing all that much about the world. Okay, I think that's just realistic. So let's get started. Oh, there's the dirt road too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got 2 roads here, and they all intersect right here. That's really good to know. It looks like the dirt road stops here as well. Alright, so we got 500 wood. We don't have a stockpile yet, so we don't really know where everything is. I have the blueprints back. I'm so happy to have that. We can smooth walls that are already here, which I might do for some of this, just kind of incorporate it into our base. We can etch onto walls. Oh, we can etch brick patterns onto existing walls. That's cool. And then we could make decorative ones as well. Requires artistic skill. That's pretty cool. And roof supports. That's nice. It even tells you how much of the roof it supports. Log wall. Strong and very fast to build, but flammable. Interesting. So that kind of can replace the regular walls as well. That is very good to know. First, we're going to go ahead and wall this area up. And we're going to do that just to have a basic place to stockpile our stuff, of course. So there's our initial stockpile. We're going to go ahead and put a dumping stockpile out here. Just for right now, while we get our bearings straight. We're going to go ahead and say, yo, we can haul all of these out into the wilderness. We are going to have to equip our folks as well. What am I good at here? I have a 7 in shoot. So I will go ahead and take one of these short bows. Oh, we have sidearms now as well, so we can have someone who has decent melee and shooting, like Dismas or Senpai, pick up 2 of these. Who's our next best shooter? 7. 9 on Volpe, 11 on Dismas. So Dismas, I'm going to have you take the other short bow. Volpe, you are going to take the Pila. And Senpai, for now, you can take this spear. All right. Then you'll all have weapons, and that'll make me happy in the pants. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Senpai, we're going to go ahead and take him off of hunting for now. We're not going to go ahead and do the advanced skills yet, just because right now we're getting our bearings. We're kind of just getting everything sorted out. Dismas, go ahead and take the Jade Knife as a sidearm. And then I guess I'll take the club as a sidearm as well. Go ahead and do that. Let's see how that works here. Dismas. So, lock auto switch on draw. Can auto switch ranged. Okay. So we can auto switch to the knife if he gets attacked in melee, I think? If that's actually how it works, that is amazing. Okay, slow things down. Let's start with a blueprint. Okay, I have to actually build something first. So let's make a basic room for someone. Is this big enough? Nah, that seems way too small. Let's go like this. There we go. I want us to be happy. That's always been my goal, but I want us to be happy. So this is going to be our basic room. We have fences we can build, of course. Don't forget about that. We also have a new Furniture Plus section. Wow. Tables, couches, all kinds of stuff. That's pretty darn sweet. Let's look at our flooring. Jade floor is probably a little bit overdone. But we're going to go ahead and just make some basic wooden places to live right now. Let's go with rustic planks, because why not? Before I do that, though, I got to put the door in. So the door is going to go right here. And then, because I am a fidgety little guy, I should say particular, I'm going to do that there. And then we can go ahead and put in the flooring, which is going to be rustic planks. I'm going to go ahead and let us start moving while we are getting the rest of this built up. And then, only then, a nesting box for animal eggs. That's cool. Only after all of that can we put in a bed. And with that, ooh, we have blanket beds too. Oh, those are even more basic than the basic beds, probably. That's pretty cool, but you got to make them out of cloth. A double sleeping spot, interesting, in case we want 2 people sleeping on the floor. A ceiling lamp. That's cool. Okay, we got some really nice things going on here. Nice things going on here. Already, it looks like. Corner floor lamp. I mean, I like these ideas. I'm loving these ideas. But first, let's get this built. Senpai's going nuts here. He's got it all coming down. The walls look lovely. Oh, man, the walls and the flooring look lovely. Look at that. You will love it. You will love living here. I guarantee it. Okay. Here we go. We are the men's warehouse of RimWorld right now. All right, yeah, bedroom. That is going to be the bedroom single. Okay, you can't have a space? You're joking me here. Okay. Single bedrooms. Booyah. Put one here. Actually, cancel that. Oh, I'm so particular, and I sometimes hate it so much. Okay, I don't want them touching. I mean, it's nice. They should be touching, probably, but I don't want them touching. I love the fact that you can just turn them around like this. It's so good. But we're going to put one here. And we need 5 of them, so we're going to put one here, and then you know who's going to get the last one out in an awkward space. I don't know who that's going to be yet, but we're going to put it right here. Let's go. We got it. Deconstruct all this. Remove the flooring. There you go. We have our houses going up now. We've barely started anything. We already have so many good things happening. We need a fueled stove so we can make some food. An easel we can paint. That's good to know. We're probably going to need more wood, all things considered. So let's go ahead and start chopping down some trees. We'll mark all of these for harvest here. We're going to need to get some growing done. So we will mark a grow zone. Here's some fertile ground, right? Nope, that's not fertile ground. What is that? Mud. That's the opposite of fertile ground. That's actually very not fertile. Okay. You know what? For now, let's just do a grow zone right over here. Yeah, we'll do 15 by 5 to start with. What are we going to grow to start with? The heck is ambrosia bush, boy? Finicky, difficult to cultivate. Can only be grown in rich soil. Well, we don't need it. Apparently, it's pleasurable to eat, but we don't need it right now. Potato. Nah, let's start with the strawberries, just because we know we can eat those right away. You can grow grass, just in case you needed to know that. We can also grow various types of cacti, and of course our smoke leaf and all that good stuff. Rice plants, you know, yada yada. Anyway, we have some food to start with. We apparently have some corn already. Oh yeah, some other things will grow, apparently. Like heel root, growing wild. That's pretty great. Wild roses. A wild devil strand. I mean, our wild harvesters are going to be put to use going forward here. Anyway, we're going to keep things going the way they are right now, which is pretty decent. We have food growing. We have buildings, houses getting made. The wood that is harvested is now dependent on grow skill. So, and yeah, being able to harvest basically anything is now dependent on a skill as well. So, higher your grow skill, the more wood you get. That might have actually been in the previous one, but that was not true for mining, and which is now very true. The higher your mining skill, not only the faster do you mine, but the better your yield from whatever you're mining. So that's something very, very helpful to keep in mind. Right now, with how young our colony is, I'm not entirely worried about prioritizing specific jobs yet. I feel like that's something that can wait. These have some ancient concrete barriers and also some ancient lampposts up in here. Cool. I mean, not useful to me right now, but will be probably in the future. So we're getting the wood to build our homes. That's definitely a priority right now. We have some more sandstone here we can knock out, so we will go ahead and start doing that. By knock out, I mean take out of the flooring here. Look at all this flooring we have available. Oh my god. Herringbone. I mean, it's a pattern, but still. Bricks. I mean, look at what we've got. We can even smooth flooring, apparently. So that would be like over here, we can smooth this stuff out. I think, well, we had that before. What am I even getting excited about now? That you're going a little crazy there, son. Calm your butt down. Calm your butt down. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty nice so far. A couple of us have to sleep on the floor, it looks like. That couple includes myself. Not too happy about that personally, but I'll live. And Dismas having to sleep on the floor as well. Anyway, it is currently the 3rd of August. And December is the last season. Don't forget about that. And they're actually not called seasons anymore, although it does say local seasons right now. For each quadrum is what it's called. So there are 4 quadrums in a year. That's a kind of a weird word to say, quadrum. And 15 days in each quadrum. You know, ipso facto, you know where you stand in all of your areas of life. It's all good, all excellent, and we will learn to live with it very, very quickly. Anyway, we do have to finish building our basic houses. That probably won't take too long, to be honest. But Station right now is gonna go relax. Okay, we do need to build some joy things as well. Hoop and arrows. A simple ancient game with few arrows and a hoop on the ground. Players toss arrows from a distance to attempt to get them to land inside the hoop. That is cool. 3 stones game. Get 3 stones in a row to win. Tribal lore fire. That's kind of cool, but it's also refuelable, and I don't want anything that's refuelable right now. But let's throw down a hoop and arrows game right over here. That's really cool. Just the idea of it is really cool. And we'll throw it right there. Perfect. See, we've got a lot of stone to pick up here, but that's not really the big thing. The big thing is getting these beds done. Come on now, Dismas and I need a bed. Got some good beds already. Well, we got one good bed. Station's got the good bed. That's okay. She's a doctor. She needs it. We can also set up our health, of course. We can actually set up defaults for health, too. So by default, we could make it so that we're all at herbal, which is not counting for anything right now because these guys are already part of the colony, but I'm just going to turn that down for now. Just to make sure if we ever get any Glitter World medicine, we're not accidentally using it right away. So let's take a look at some of the other things we have as part of our mod now. Highway barriers. Refurbished traffic solution. Works better, has better gunfire than sandbags. Better gunfire? Mud moat. That's pretty neat. Probably just slows enemies down. I'm guessing this is like better than the sandbags defensively. I think that's what it's trying to say. It's a pretty good add to our sandbag, or security section, I should say. For power, we don't have anything right now because we have not researched it. Plant pots, of course. We can go ahead and grow some of those, and that'll be good and lovely. Counters, just to be able to put stuff on, I suppose. Yeah, it's all well and good. A couple of tables, a tiny table. Oh, it's so cute. Cute little table. We are going to want places to eat soon, but that's not a priority yet. A stone oven for preparing meals. Step up from the campfire. It looks awesome. I gotta say, but it requires granite? Oh, no, we can make it out of sandstone. Okay, cool. Got our little arrow and hoop game set up here. Pretty nice. And yeah, we'll throw in the campfire like right now, just because we can. We're gonna need it eventually, so we might as well make it right away. We have spots to carve totems or weave rugs. Butchering spot for butchering, which we are gonna put one right here. A brewing spot and a stone chipping spot. To be able to make usable blocks. That actually all makes a lot of sense to me. So, do we have any bills we want? Well, we want to butcher creatures forever. And do we want anything in the stone chipping spot? I mean, we could make, we could cut chunks in the blocks, but right now I don't think that's a top priority yet. This thing takes forever to build, but I suppose it is a stone oven, so that's not too surprising. That's pretty cool. We can make kibble, pemmican, we can cook eggs, we can make popcorn. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. Yeah, make some popcorn. Let's make one. Why not? We have corn just sitting right there. I don't know if we have enough to actually make it, but, well, we also need wood. Are we out of wood already? Man, we use that fast. All right, yeah, we seem to be out of wood. Okay, let's make some more wood. And our beds aren't even done yet. So, yeah, definitely chop some more wood, please. Oh, that's kind of a high priority. Senpai's up there doing some mining. That's not what we need done right now, man. See, we only got 32 steel out of that. Normally, in previous versions, we would get 35 reliably. But until his mining skill actually increases a little bit, we are going to get kind of a lower amount than expected. However, in theory, that means when it gets high enough, we should get more than expected. There you go, popcorn. Takes 6 days to spoil, compared to, 3 quadrums for the corn. That's going to take some getting used to say. But anyway, hey, it's good food. It's good food. It'll make people happy. Who doesn't like popcorn every once in a while? Don't lie to me. I know you do. And we should probably turn everything else into pemmican for the short term until we can get some kind of refrigeration going. We can build bridges across the water. Don't need to do that right now, but it's a good thing to know that we can build them. Miscellaneous has a caravan packing spot where caravans will be formed. That's pretty cool. Party spot, marriage spot, face styling bench. Don't really need that. A crafting basket. Increases work speed. Needs to be placed near a crafting spot. Oh, so it speeds these up. That's interesting. All right, don't need that right now, but it's like the tool cabinet for these empty spots. It's pretty cool. Let's see. The flooring, of course, we looked at. New furniture we looked at as well. Production. I mean, we looked at the new stuff. Smoke pit for drying and smoking meats. Interesting. So that's opposed to the regular campfire. That's pretty cool. Basic prosthetics bench, of course. We're going to want to set up a simple research bench very soon because we will definitely want to make use of that. So, let's see. We have the passive cooler, the vent, campfire, of course. Nothing under ship, which makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and make one more room for research. To start that, of course, we are going to need to build the wall. You know what? Since we have some sandstone blocks, let's make it out of sandstone. Can it be the same size as the regular rooms? Why the heck not? There you go. We're going to put a door right there, and this will be our research room until I say otherwise, basically. And we can put down some flagstone for the blocks for now. Repaved asphalt. Huh. Steel plates. Small metal plates. Interesting. And of course, the boards. Plywood is ugly, but we could build some prettier ones if we wanted to, like the interwoven parquet. Or is it parquet? I'm not really sure. But anyway, we're going to just build some simple stuff there. I think we have enough blocks to do that. We are out of blocks, so no, we don't. Well, in that case, let's make some sandstone blocks. Let's see, chipping spot. Sandstone chunks in the blocks. Do until we have, let's say at least 100 blocks. Makes sense. And, we can pause it when it's satisfied, sure. And then it'll start making more when we're at 50. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it a lot, actually. See, anything else we need to look at? Oh yeah, the manager section. I haven't looked at this yet. Yeah, we're going to need to make use of this soon, too. Don't forget, this was actually very useful. So we'll allow all of the trees to be chopped down. And we want, 500 as a total? Now, let's make our goal here. Yeah, sure. 10-15. Clear wind turbine cells, yes. Clear all areas full of vegetation, yes, definitely. Allow logging anywhere. There we go. Manage. We also need a managing desk for that, don't forget. And I don't remember where we build that. Is it under production? Research. Yep. Production. Manager desk. Okay. Got it. So if we put the manager desk here, then we can put the research bench here. That works. I know it has a work speed penalty for now. It won't very soon. Don't worry about it. We're going to need warm clothes because it is getting cold. It's actually only 3 degrees right now. That's very cold. I don't know if we have like a cold front going on or what, but yeah, that's pretty rough. The management thing is very, very awesome. In fact, I remember getting too close to the end of Modded RimWorld, the series I did before, and it actually, we need defenses now, apparently. It actually got to the point where I was almost trying to think of things to do. Now, thanks to the changes made in Alpha 16, there are so many more things to do that I don't think that's going to happen, and even more changes were made in Alpha 17 to keep that in mind. Station, I actually want to make a change for you. You can self-tend. Your skill is good enough. So now, people can tend to their own wounds. That's awesome. They only do it with 70% efficiency compared to tending to other people's wounds. But just the fact that they can do that means that, well, it doesn't mean too much right now because we have a lot of people. But if I had started with a lone survivor, for example, it would have meant quite a bit. Anyway, we have berries growing. We have medicine. We don't have any food right now. Am I looking at that right? We have no pemmican or anything? All right, that's not good. All right, we're going to do a make pemmican forever right now. And honestly, that's how it's going to look for right this second. But I'm also going to go to the manager field here and do a new hunting job. Yeah, let's aim for 500 meat. Not everything is allowed, though. Basically, if it will attack us, let's try not hunting it. So I'm turning some of these off. Mega Sloth does not attack, but it would kill us if it did. So I'm going to turn that off. Nothing that booms should be hunted. That should be without saying. And I think that's everything. There are some that would still attack, but nothing overly dangerous in this group. So yeah, put that in our management queue. So we have a couple of things being managed here. Livestock, not worried about taming them right now. Foraging, yeah, let's aim for 500. Harvest any of these. Thank you very much. I guess that includes hay grass for now, but that's not too big a deal. Who manages? Who does management? Senpai does. Social and intellectual related. I guess I can do it too. But Senpai's the best at it, believe it or not. And Seishun, you can do that as well. Cool. Wow, this room actually looks really good. Anyway, Seishun is getting that done. Volpe is throwing arrows into a hoop. That's all pretty great. Oh, wow, she missed that pretty hard. That's all well and good, though. All right, so what do we have going on now? How is our colony looking? Well, we are making sandstone. We are doing hunting. It's automatically put into order, so we don't have to worry about that. Cutting down trees is put into order if we don't have 500. Starvation. Seishun is starving. I mean, this is why we have these orders. Let's see. Have these all been put in? These two have been put in. Yeah, all of them have been put in now. So we all know that we have these to do. Good. Scheduled to be updated every hour. That's not bad, actually. Now Senpai's updating our records. Cool! So Seishin, you don't hunt or anything. You basically just do medicine, bed rest, growing, and research. You don't have anything to grow right now, which kind of sucks. Oh, cotton counts towards our foraging? Only fully matured plants. I don't even care about that, really. But yeah, let's not count cotton or cloth. Let's not count any textiles, really. Heel root, sure, we can count that. But don't count hay, either. There you go. Alright. That should do it. That'll be updated, I hope, automatically. We've butchered a buffalo. We're eating it raw, which is not what I wanted. But Tyler Hammer Endorf has arrived. He's 57 years old. He belongs to the Southeast Hados Concord. And he's visiting our colony. I hope he likes what he sees, I guess. We need a... we actually need an order here for research. So where will our research start? Where is our colony? There we go. Map is too big now. Okay, where are we going to start with research? We could start with electricity, which makes a lot of sense and unlocks a lot of things going forward. But I'm thinking we should start with stone cutting, so we could do that more effectively, maybe, or complex clothing, or cultivation. Allows you to cultivate soil for growing crops. Ooh, that sounds good too. Or smithing for better weapons. Man, there's so many choices. Let's start with stone cutting. Let's start easy. Just for now. But we are harvesting. Smoke leaf is not that useful. We can't make pemmican out of that. So hopefully we'll have some... There we go. We're harvesting some corn. Corn can be turned into pemmican. Senpai's already on it. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, perfect. Kind of. Sort of. In a way. Okay. So we have a basic colony going. Things look awesome so far for RimWorld Alpha 17 modded. But I also want to know if you're enjoying it as well. Let me know in the comments section if you're enjoying this brand new series of RimWorld Alpha 17. And if you liked it, make sure to give it a like as well. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of Thet Plays Rimworld Alpha 17. The very first episode, and I will see you in the next video.